Talk to me about your partnership with Microsoft.
Oh, my partnership with Microsoft when I was teaching actually with Fat, Toby's wife. We had a school called Core Academy. So when I'm not touring and any all of that, I'm working in Title I schools, building music programs from the ground up, from scratch. So that was like my 10th school. That was my 10th school where I created their entire music program. So this one day, one of the representatives from Microsoft, her name is Miss Cindy Gold. She reached out to the school to get to me, and she said, "Hey, I want to come in, and I want you all to, I want you to check out the Microsoft Surface Pro." I was like, "Okay, let's go technology because I need that for my class, you know." And so she brought one over to the campus, and I started playing around on it. It had a studio built inside of it where the kids, it was easy to navigate for the students. And I ended up shooting a commercial with them. And we had like this huge event in the Microsoft store in the Galleria in Houston. And it went from there. So you see the kids playing on it. I would give them projects and everything every week, final exams to create me a project on the Microsoft Surface Pro. So that's how that came about. And they ended
That's,
up donating a lot of them.
that's awesome. Now, writing a course is hard, but a program? How do you do that? How do you write a whole program?
I don't even look. I don't know. Like I guess because like I said, it all started. I would say it started from high school, and I got enhanced at Grambling to be able to teach it somewhat at Grambling. I wasn't serious about the teaching because I'm like, nah, that ain't for me. I'm not about to go teach no kids. But it definitely was for me. One of the things that, God wanted me to do. So, but to actually like it's hands on. So I'm going in hands on. I'm learning as I go, trying to make sure, the students don't know I'm learning as I go, but I'm actually writing it out, like everything that I'm doing. So, and that's how that came about, like from a drum line to a actual dance line to choir to theater arts. My last school, I built the entire fine arts program, and now I work with the Houston Independent School District as a wraparound specialist. I didn't even know what that was. I had my former principal at the school that I was just telling you about called me because he's the senior manager. He was like, "Hey, what you think about this? You know what a wraparound specialist is?" I was like, "Man, no, I am in Miami chilling on the yacht with Flavor Flav. What are you?" I'm not trying to. But he actually needed me at a particular school that's very historic here in Houston called Worthing High School. And this past basically my job is to provide families with basic needs, food, legal support, anything that stresses a student out. That's my job, to make sure that those things are handled for them and their families, providing jobs and everything. So this past weekend I did a huge event at Worthing. I collaborated and partnered up with Hope City Church, um, One Day Houston, and Love Has No Limits. And we serviced over 3,500 families. And I had like 1,000 volunteers, 39 vendors, and I was able to get the band like $150,000 just by, talking to the investors that was coming in, because the band is now, they had a trip going to Washington, D.C., but they needed to raise more money. So they had until May 1st. And, God did his thing, not me. Let me take that back. So, yeah, that wasn't me. So, yeah, after, speaking to all the investors that were there, they had an amazing time. Radio stations. Students were able, the entire school were able to attend a huge concert at the Toyota Centers to see Toby, Tim McGraw, some amazing gospel artists. Like, it was amazing. Latino artists. Like, it was amazing this past weekend.